everybody. So today in our mini lesson, we're going to be talking about fluency. Okay, so what is fluency, right? So fluency is the child's ability to read first accurately, next smoothly, and the third being able to read with expression. Like if you see an exclamation point, reading it excited. And so when they're reading fluently, they are able to recognize the words automatically and they don't have to sound it out. So when the student is reading, they can focus on what the text says versus decoding and sounding out words. Okay, so we're going to practice reading fluently today. So I will do a little mini lesson and then we will have your kids practice a little bit on 2 pages today, okay? Okay, so I have our first sentence here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to show you what it looks like to not read this fluently, okay? So by not reading fluently, that means I'm reading choppy, I'm having to sound out words, and I'm not going back then to reread it. So this is what it looks like to not read fluently, okay? I like to run fast. Okay, so we were able to read the sentence, but am I really able to understand what the sentence is telling me? No. Okay, so let's say I still need to sound out words, and that's okay, right? We're pointing and sweeping using our skills. But then when we point and sweep a word, we're going to go back and reread that sentence so it sounds smooth. I like to. I like to run. I like to run fast. I'm going to go back and reread it all now. I like to run fast. Sounds smooth. I understand that whoever wrote this sentence is telling me that they like to run fast. Okay, another part of fluency is also being able to recognize those sight words and high frequency words quickly, right? Because then that will make the sentence go a little bit faster and smoother. So the next sentence that I have a combination of sight words and point and sweep words. And so we'll go through and we'll read this sentence again, and then we'll also recognize that there's something extra in here that makes us change how we read it, okay? If you'd like to read with me, you can. So this first word, it is a sight word, so it's a word that is used frequently that we want to be able to recognize immediately, okay? If we don't know it, it's a little bit harder to sound out because the E usually says eh, but in this word it says E, we, right? We can. We can go to see, not a sight word. Is his. We can go to see his big, not a sight word. And there's a blend there. Frog. Let's do that again. Frog. We can go to see his big frog. What do we see at the end of this sentence? That's an exclamation point. So how do we read it when we see an exclamation point? We read it excited, right? So we can go to see his big frog. Okay, good work, everybody. Now, what I want you to do is you're going to go back to Seesaw. You're going to click Add Response. And on the first page, you're going to start the microphone, and record yourself saying those words as fast as you can. If you don't know a word, that's okay. Just go ahead and skip it. Then you're going to go to the second page. On the second page, there's 5 sentences, just like these. You're going to read the sentence and then move the picture that matches that sentence, okay? Great job, everybody.